Hi, my name is Corbin Puryear, and I would like to welcome you to Project Corbs. This is my own first attempt at a web series, and what I think I want this to be, at least starting out, is a series of interviews with people that I've come across in my life. In the past 24 years, I feel like I've gotten to meet a lot of very interesting people, and I want to share their stories with you. So that's what you're going to see here. That's what you're going to see every time a new episode airs. And in my first episode that you're watching right now, you will get to hear from my castmate of the past 4 months. He does not have much of a filter, as I quickly learned working with him. But he has a lot of great things to say, a lot of funny things to say, and once I got used to him, he was an absolute blast to work with. His name is Ricky DeRosa, and here is his interview. So welcome to Project Corbs. Hello everyone, I'm sitting here today with Batman. Some of you may have believed his alternate identity to be Bruce Wayne. It is in fact not Bruce Wayne, but in fact don't use why.
Can't let them know.
The real Batman is in fact...
The bat must be a symbol.
The bat must be a symbol.
A symbol.
A symbol.
For justice.
For justice. For justice. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ricky DeRosa.
Damn it.
Yeah. Ricky has been working with me for the past 4 months here at Theater 4 in Richmond, Virginia, and I decided to make him my first guest for Project Corbs. So, Ricky, thank you for being my patient zero. I'm glad you were able to use Batman to help you get in the zone. So, I guess the first thing I want to know is, how did you find out about Theater 4?
I didn't.
You didn't?
Mm-mm. Theater 4 found me. I'm sorry. I attended NETCs.
NETCs, nice.
Which, if you don't know what NETCs is, it's, a big giant group audition where you pay more money than you should to audition. So it's like paying for a job interview.
That's a very good way of putting it.
It's like going to a job fair, but you pay a lot of money to go there.
Right.
And then half the places are not even interested in interviewing you. In layman's terms. I'm bitter because I went the last day. You don't get to choose when you're scheduled. They scheduled me for the last day. Mm-hmm. Because it was the last day, there were only 15 theaters there, and there were supposed to be closer to 30.
Right.
But I went first. I was the first one of the day, and I got callbacks, so that was great. And all the other callbacks were what I expected from a callback. Mm-hmm. They ask you to read some sides from their plays, they'll ask you to sing or do something in front of the camera, they'll ask what your skills are. Cool. Been there. But I get to the Theater 4 callback, and I've never heard of Theater 4. Mm-hmm. And I get there, and there's Ford, Uncle Ford, and
Uncle Ford.
Ford is he's sitting like this. We're outside. He's the only one who's outside. I come into everybody's in the hotel room. I come in, the hotel room's empty. He goes, I'm back here. That back door is open, so I go back there. He's outside. He's like, it's a nice day out. Sit. Have some candy. Okay. So I sat and had some candy. And my twin brother was there. He's my identical twin. He also got called back for Theater 4. And he just said, I've seen what you can do already. So I don't need to see anymore. I just want to talk. And I'm like, cool. So we talked to me, he told me everything about the company. He's like, we're touring children's theater, we do this, it's hard work, but you get paid. He was honest about everything. Yeah. And that was great. He talked like I had the job, so I mean, I thought... I didn't assume, but I had high hopes.
Right.
So he told me to email him in 2 weeks. I emailed him in 2 weeks. I didn't get the job. I was like, okay. He said, email me in another 3 weeks where I'll be doing the casting for the spring. So I emailed him again, but he didn't get back to me. And then December comes around, and it's about a week before Christmas. I get my haircut. I get an email notification from my phone. Hey, Ricky, this is Ford. Somebody dropped out, and we need a replacement. I emailed 2 other people. The first one to get back to me gets the job. And I'm like, I rushed out of there half bald. Yeah, I email. Wow. That's me. That's how I email my phone. It's like this.
Email like that.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's interesting. I remember in college having a lot of teachers say, part of how you get the job is just some persistence. You let them know that you're still interested in working with them. And that's exactly what you did with Ford. And I think it's interesting what you mentioned about his callback versus all the others. Because I had that experience too where, I was driving to the audition. I was really nervous. I was just like, it's another audition. Who knows? And I get there. And Ford's just, really calm and collected, and he's like, all right, we'll do your monologue, but I want to sit and talk for a while. Like, the actual monologue part of it, the audition, was, secondary to everything else. And, I mean, now we know, that's the way he is. He's really friendly. He invites all of his actors to play football on Sundays, which was a lot of fun to do.
It was.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
But, it's almost smarter in a sense. Because you think about auditions in general. Those casting directors, they know within the first 10 seconds if you're hireable or not. They know whether you can act or not. They're not there to find the greatest actor in the world unless you're something incredibly special.
Yeah.
But they know what you're looking for in the part. They know if you can do it or not. Like that. Like, can he act? Yes. Does he look the part? Yes. He's hired.
Yeah.
Now, the other part of the work comes from, can we work with this person? And you never find that out in the audition room. But with Ford, he gets to know you. He knows right away if he can work with you or not. And to me, that's a much better way to go. I think, obviously, there's too many actors for you to have an interview with everyone.
Right.
But there's something to be said for the way Ford goes about his business.
Absolutely. And it's so necessary with touring children's theater specifically.
Yes.
Because you spend hours upon hours with the same people. And yeah, you need people who can work in that environment.
Yes, and he needs to know if you could be friendly with children, but not too friendly
with children.
Friendly.
Yes. That's a very, very important quality to have. And now we're getting into the actual touring experience itself. And this was your first I guess professional gig?
Yeah.
Is that a good way to put it? Yeah.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. So this is your first contract.
That's a good one. First contract.
First contract. And what were some of the surprises you encountered doing theater for, doing this kind of work?
The paycheck.
Paycheck?
I acted and I got paid. That's never happened before.
It's nice. It's a very nice thing.
It's nice. No matter how much, usually acting's just like, I get to act, this is fun.
Right.
But to I get to act, this is fun, and then 2 weeks later,
yeah, that's
that was me checking my bank account on my phone.
Right. That's what I assumed. Yeah.
So we got
this is how you
bank account, email, and then this is email. So bank account and email. No surprises. Working with the children was a surprise because I'm used to kids. I've taught kids before, but usually I'm just there watching them, and I'm like, they see me as a plaything, which is fine by me, just not by my lawyers. But I don't have lawyers. It's this things they say. Kids say the darndest thing.
They do, and you're a kid at heart.
One of my favorite memories of our tour is when, Corbin, you were introducing us, and you say, and now I present to you Ben Franklin and his kite. And this kid in the audience just goes, no! Like, the worst thing you could have done to him was make him watch a play about Ben Franklin.